Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Halfway through the week. Almost halfway through the week. Almost halfway through the day. That'll get us halfway through the week. I am Ella Dorsey. I'm a little slap happy. Can you tell? This is your Wednesday edition of Weather Where You Are. It was so cold this morning, y'all. For many parts of Metro, it was one of the coldest mornings. It was the coldest morning of the season, and it kind of comes at the right time because today is officially the last day of fall. Tomorrow is the winter solstice, first day of winter, shortest day of the year, the day where the northern hemisphere is tilted closest to the sun. We actually start to see the days get very, very slowly longer as we head into the winter season. It's warmer than it was yesterday, which is good news because yesterday was so cold, wasn't it? So after a really cold start this morning, many of us bottomed out in the low 20s. It is a little bit warmer outside right now. Still definitely need the winter coat as you step out the door. Trying to see if my clicker, this is how I move the graphics. There we go. It's working. Okay. Let's get you to your forecast. We're currently sitting in the low 40s, guys. Rome, Cartersville still in the 30s, so it is still really cold out there at this hour. We got high pressure in place. That high pressure going to sit over us in the coming days. So it's going to continue to bring us really quiet weather, and we'll also see a steady warm up over the coming days. So by tomorrow at this time, it'll actually feel a lot nicer outside. You could see some high clouds streaming in. Those high clouds, they're cirrus clouds. Take a look. They are so high up in the atmosphere that they are made of ice crystals. So they're up kind of above where planes fly, and it's just so cold up there in the atmosphere, they're made of ice crystals. So instead of reflecting the sunlight like raindrops do, these ice crystals refract sunlight. So we still see the sun through cirrus clouds. A little science lesson for you. So we're seeing filtered sunshine right now. That will be the case through the afternoon. Overall, it does look like it's going to be pretty overcast through the rest of the day today. We should touch 50 degrees this afternoon, maybe even 52 around 4 p.m. So it'll be about 5 degrees warmer through the afternoon. Still a chilly day, all right? You're still going to need the winter coat through the afternoon, but this will be the last really chilly day for the foreseeable future. Other than tonight. Tonight's going to be really cold as well. We'll dip back into the 20s tonight. Another really cold morning tomorrow. But tomorrow afternoon, we hit 59 degrees. So the first full day of winter, going to be a mild one. And we continue that warming trend, 60 on Friday. And then this weekend, mild 64. A pair of 64s for your Saturday and Sunday, which is the weekend leading up to Christmas. Can you believe it? I got in my car this morning. I looked at it said 12/20. I'm like, oh my God, it is already December 20th. It's crazy. It's just crazy. Okay, so here's the way your Christmas weekend is looking. 64 on Saturday, partly cloudy. Actually, I think we're going to see mostly sunny skies. We got the southwesterly flow. When we're under that flow pattern, man, it can really warm up. So I wouldn't be surprised if we hit the upper 60s. Mid-upper 60s, fingers crossed, on Saturday. It could end up being a really nice day. So if you have like last-minute Christmas shopping to do, you're good to go. Weather will cooperate this weekend, but essentially you're going to want to be not doing that on Saturday because it's going to be so nice. Christmas Eve, Sunday, still 64 degrees, but it will be cloudy, okay? We won't see as much sunshine. And then we have the first alert for rain on Christmas, which is Monday. Unfortunately, guys, it does look pretty rainy. So I zoomed in. I want to start you out Christmas Eve, 63 degrees at 5 p.m. That is not bad. You can see those clouds will linger. If you have plans on Christmas Eve night, it will be dry. I know a lot of the kiddos, I know when I was little, I like to wake up at like 5:30, 6 a.m. to open presents. So for all the kids that are waking up super early before sunrise on Monday, it probably won't be raining yet, but by mid-morning, certainly by late morning, it is going to be rainy. You can see it's really mild. We start the day in the low 50s on Christmas, and we'll see temperatures pretty much hover in the 50s through the afternoon. So you don't have to worry about the cold on Christmas, no severe weather. It's just rain, but it does look like this rain could last through the majority of the day on Monday, possibly even lingering into Tuesday as well, okay? So here is your Christmas forecast, 50s to low 60s. Not going to see severe weather. Not going to see any winter weather, but certainly a heck of a lot of rain. So for travel plans, for those of you who have to get on the roadways or if you're flying, New Year's Eve, that rain is going to be off to our west. So from Alabama to Mississippi, up into the Midwest, it is going to be pretty dang rainy. the day before Christmas. If you're traveling on Christmas itself, it looks pretty gross across the entire state of Georgia. If you're driving down to Florida, you're going to be driving through a heck of a lot of rain. And for those of you who are traveling the day after Christmas, the eastern seaboard, especially the Carolinas, all the way up to the mid-Atlantic, is going to be really rainy. So if you're traveling on the East Coast, travel will be impacted by that rain. And we may continue to see scattered showers here in Georgia as well on Tuesday and on Wednesday. The models diverge on kind of what's going to happen the middle of next week, but what I can tell you is by the end of next week, it will get cold. New Year's Eve looks really, really cold, okay? Like highs in the 40s leading up. And I feel like that happens every year. I feel like it always gets cold right around New Year's, okay? So here is your current 7-day forecast. 52 degrees today. You can see that's by far, the coldest day in the 7-day forecast. It's cold tomorrow morning, but then we climb into the upper 50s, and we continue that climb. 60 degrees on Friday, 64 on Saturday. It just doesn't get better. Unfortunately, guys, it does look rainy on Christmas, but by the middle to late part of next week, we should dry out. And I will start previewing a little bit more. I did do the travel forecast on the morning news this morning, but I will start doing more of a outlook for New Year's Eve starting tomorrow, okay? All right, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. I hope you have some good Christmas plans. My whole family was in town this past weekend, and it was really nice. I am working this weekend, so if you do not have family, you can join me on Christmas Eve and Christmas morning on Atlanta News First Morning News this weekend. All right, y'all. Have a great day. I will see you tomorrow at this time.